Well, boys and girls, today we have a very big video. We have our first looks at the final LEGO Star Wars 2023 August 1st sets. Let's get into it. So welcome back to another LEGO Star Wars video, and today we have a very big video. We have our first official images of the new LEGO Star Wars 2023 Yavin IV set, Yoda Starfighter, and then also the 332nd Swamp Speeders. So real quick before we get into it, I still feel pretty bad, so I guess, quick thing, I will not be streaming tonight, if you guys are wondering about that, like I normally do on Fridays. And second off, if I make a mistake or two in this video, again, I don't feel too good right now. But let's get into it, guys. This all comes from Mechs over on Instagram. So this is all from a German catalog, so look, this is, so if LEGO, if you're watching this, if you want me to take this down, just send me a civil little email, again, but, this was not me. Mechs, actually, posted, high quality images from the German catalog that he obtained over there on the other side of the country. So, all right, so let's get into the actual sets. I'll be going from worst to best, at least in my opinion. As always, I'll be going over the facts in these videos, as well as my own subjective opinion and just what I truthfully think about it, unfiltered. You guys can think however you guys want. Leave your thoughts down below, of course, at the end of the video, and let's start a discussion down there. We go 75360, Yoda's Jedi Starfighter, $35, 253 pieces, August 1st, 2023, and we have two minifigures here. So my initial thoughts on this when I first saw it, and even when it was first rumored a couple months ago, this does not have to exist. I would love for anyone to truthfully tell me a reason why this set had to be made now in 2023 and, take up this $35 slot that, like I've said in the past, I think a $35 V-Wing from the Bad Batch or a $35 Separatist vehicle would have definitely warranted that spot better. But, right here, of course, we got two minifigures, nothing new here. The same R2, same Yoda. Of course, it's the nice new R2-D2, that's whatever, back printing, sure, go crazy. The new Yoda does not even have the, the dual molded legs from the Fountain set, so, I guess that will honestly remain to be a variant in that set, with the Dobby legs. And real quick, I know LEGO doesn't really probably look at the aftermarket prices and, really ever dictate exactly what they make based off of them, but, if you are a even new collector, say in 2023, and you really wanted a Yoda's Jedi Starfighter, it's just the truth of it. I mean, sure, it's more expensive than $35, but if you desperately wanted it, they're only going for like $55 to $60 sealed, from 2017. So it's not like it's like an astronomical, unobtainable price point. I know LEGO doesn't look for that, but I think, something that we have to keep in mind is it kind of just further proves for the average fan base and like consumer, this just was not needed this soon, at least, This looks like identical to 2017. If it tells you anything, why do we need two of these in 6 years when we can't even get two Jango Fett Slave 1s in almost 22 years? You know what I mean? Like, where's the thought process behind that, LEGO? So just to kind of put it in perspective, I mean, that's that case right there. I mean, I think, look, I can confidently say, again, unless I get this set early, I am just not buying this set until I catch it on a Walmart clearance shelf for 15 bucks or under. I'll pick it up and I'll just keep it sealed. I've got the 2017 one built, so it's like, I just don't need to build this one. And I don't even want to just support, like, this is the one set where I don't want to support this. This just is not needed whatsoever. Usually I give LEGO the benefit of the doubt and I say, I like the concepts most of the time, but their execution is poor. But this is just poor all around. If they would have included a third minifigure that's exclusive, Darth Bane, a Count Dooku, one of the Wills of the Force, then it's like, sure, they're kind of reeling us in on the hook, you know what I mean? They give us an exclusive minifigure, they kind of give us, a genuine reason why even us, the people that have been collecting for 5 or 6 years, still need to go out there and say, buy this set eventually for, maybe not full price, but, get it on shelves at least before it retires. But they don't even do that for us, unlike with the Kenobi Starfighter, for $5 less, they give us a nice little slew of minifigures in there that, they definitely could have done here, and I don't see why they didn't. So that's my thoughts, guys. I give it like a 1.5 out of 10. It just doesn't do anything for me. Next up, let's move over to the 332nd Swamp Speeder, battle pack or whatever you want to call it. This is 75359, Ahsoka's Clone Troopers, 332nd battle pack. They're actually calling it a battle pack. I just realized that. So that's actually, I did not even catch that before. I'm just looking at this image again. So now if this set is any more than $20, that means they're raising prices of battle packs again. It's not just because it's one thing, like I said, $20 battle pack. If they raise the prices up to that, they're going to keep it consistent. Sure, you can't complain with this one. It's the same value, same piece count really. You get your 4 minifigures, same kind of amount of accessories, as the other $20 battle packs. It's rumored though, again, it says right on here 27 euros. That was kind of the USA-based price as well. Also speculation, it could be up to 30. Promo Bricks has now said they might have pushed it back down to $21, which Even then, that means they raised battle pack prices $1 more on us. So this soon we're eventually be getting like 4 minifigures for like $50. I mean, battle packs are going to be $50 in 10 years. And that's just kind of where we're going, you know, where we're headed to, which is crazy, you know? So knowing that now, knowing that they're actually classifying it officially as a battle pack, this makes me not like this set even more. You know, so look, my thoughts on it. First off, I think the helmet holes on these clones look hideous. I think my initial, you know, kind of reaction was like, wow, these guys almost look like the Leppin 332nd clones, and that's just truthful. You know, look at what this guy's holding. Like, what's this little build right here? You know, I get it's for kids. I get it. You know, a little 6-year-old Jimmy's gonna, you know, flick that stud shooter and get a laugh out of it. I get it, but it's like, man, dude, like, the more I'm looking at that, why is that just so... just nothing? It's 3 parts. Like, I mean, why not just bulk that up a little bit more? Give us an extra 10 pieces on that build, Lego. But nonetheless, so the biggest complaint I have in the set, truthfully, is the Captain Vaughn. You know, I leaked out a couple months ago, you know, that Vaughn's not going to be anything special. It's just going to be a 332nd clone with an orange visor. And now what I can say, kind of the only positive out of this, for me at least, is the one person that, you know, did tell me that, which I kind of know him a little bit. He's told me a couple other things involving this year, which... If he was right on this, which he is, you know, now I can kind of trust him more. There is 1 or 2 other things I know about the rest of the year that he's told me that I might not like either. Kind of like the same concept as, you know, this orange visor here. Because, again, you can't tell me it's accurate. It's just not. You know, I think a dark red visor, if they were to keep it monotone color, would have even looked better, or even give us a new white, you know, visor. Or, again, I think ideally, perfect world, why make a Captain Vaughn if you're not going to make it look like Captain Vaughn? Give us that printed visor. But, of course, we all knew Lego wasn't going to do that. As I was editing this video, this is one, you know, sentence I wanted to put in here that I forgot to say in the initial cut. But, look, I understand you can go buy a Clone Army Customs visor for Vaughn, and it works out. But... I get that, okay, but I'm also under the strong assumption of, look, I mean, this is a multi-billion-dollar brand we're talking about. They should not, as much as I love CAC, I love Tyler over there, I love a lot of these other custom companies, there are some things where I get custom companies have to come in and do that just is understandable for Lego not to do. But if Lego's going to go out of their way to try to make a new character, you know, Captain Vaughn, do it for the first time, and they give us this, they should not... I know Lego, like, isn't thinking that they're relying on CAC, but, like, the fan base, you know, Lego should not put the fan base in the mindset of, oh, we have to rely on third-party companies to make the official Lego product a good product, you know? So I don't buy... like, I get it, but I'm just not on that boat. I'm just not on that camp of just thinking that's the right mindset to have, you know? So there's my thoughts on that. I understand... get a CAC visor, you know, for Vaughn for $2, but I don't support that. You know, as in, like, I don't support that. We need to do that. I support CAC, but I don't support the fact that that should be the way it has to be done, you know? We have a couple jetpacks on these clones, you know, in blue, which this really, truly does. What this looks to me, I think someone pointed out, maybe that's where I got the idea from, it looks like an extra parts pack, like just extra parts that Lego has sitting around. You know, the 501st legs, the 501st regular torsos, the orange visors, the blue jetpacks. It looks like Lego just has a surplus of this stuff in their stock room, and they just compiled this BS on us, you know? So, I think the old 332nd clones look 100% better. I think Captain Vaughn sucks. I think the build is super, super lackluster. And nonetheless, if it's $20, I will pick up one of them to say I picked it up. You know, if I get it early or even on day one as a clone set, I'll buy it to test it out. But this is a set where I can genuinely say, look, if we, especially if this is not 20, if this is over $20, we have to start voting with our wallets a bit more. And I fully understand if all of us get one of these on day one, you know, see what the hype is about, see if it's really as bad as people are kind of making it out to be. But if we keep on supporting this and, you know, make this, you know, if this is $25 and we keep on buying thousands and thousands, Lego's not bringing the price back down. So this is really one of those things where that price will be the telltale factor. But I give it like a 3. I kind of give it I give it a 3.32 out of 10. You know, that's just, I don't like it. You know, it's just, man, I just don't get it. They could have been so much better. You know, so much better. I think in a perfect world, they would have gave us, you know, 2 332nd, don't even give us Vaughn, and then give us 1 Shock Trooper and 1, you know, Phase 2 regular clone. You kind of base it off that final Venator scene right there, you know, in the back. Because, yeah, Swamp Speeders weren't even on Mandalore. What are we doing here, Lego? But moving on to the last one here, we have the Yavin IV Base 75365. This is $160. Let me see the piece count really quick. We're looking at about 1,067 pieces. There's 12 minifigures. It was rumored there was going to be more minifigures because on some of these, you know, on the images that were kind of out there, like what those leakers saw, you know, how we, you know, sometimes have like next to like the Rebel Fleet Trooper, it could have said like 2X or 3X or, you know, next to the, you know, the Rebel crew member. But now with these, you know, higher quality images, we see that it's just all just one of each figure. So there is 12 of them. And I'll kind of break it down here. I'll do some close-up images. And, you know, this is the set, I will be honest, now that I'm seeing HD images of it, and I think this front view does not do it justice. You know, I may or may not have seen like the back view of it, which I think looks a little bit better for display purposes. But the Y-wing looks way better than I was expecting. The tree build sucks. The front facade looks decent. I understand what they're going with. This is not a 4+ set. Some people are thinking it is because of kind of how wonky it looks, you know, the high price for it, and, you know, next to the other 4+ sets. But, you know, we have Luke, Han, Princess Leia, new ceremony outfits with the new medallions. We've known that for a while. I think those minifigures are perfectly fine. It is what it is. General Dodonna, another way to get him. We have Garvin Dreas, I guess, and then we have John Vander, or what, I don't know my Rebel pilots, I truthfully don't, but I'm reading those right there. You know, they're cool. You know, if I get the set, I'll get them, whatever. I'm not really, you know, it's not a driving factor for me. Chewbacca, C-3PO, R2-D2, R2, what's that, AHD or 8HD, Rebel Fleet Trooper, which sadly no dual molded legs, then a pretty nice little Rebellion crew member there. So, after seeing these images as it sits, this probably won't be a day one buy for me unless I get it early, but I do still like the Yavin IV set, and I would not actually mind buying it at some point. You know, grab it for a nice little 20%, you know, 30% off, and I think I'd be pretty satisfied. So, all right, so that pretty much covers everything for today's video. You know, I just wanted to give you guys my full thoughts on this, and, you know, it's nice to finally see these, but I definitely think August 1st is going to be kind of just a brush in the wind. You know, you kind of just, you go through August 1st and get to September 1st, which, from everything we know, as long as they knock them out of the park, I mean, September 1st will be way better than August 1st. So hopefully we start to see those, you know, kind of leaked images, you know, sets and minifigures for September 1st here soon, you know, in particular the gunship. Let me know down below, guys. Are you guys worried about future sets going forward after seeing these? Do you guys like these? Do you guys dislike them? I'll see you guys all in the next video. Bye, guys, and stay safe.